Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace-Eye. Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be taking you through some combos with the Dragon Link deck that I topped the tournament over the weekend with. So I'm going to start with the standard combo. So essentially the goal is to build an unbreakable board with 2 negates and a bounce. And it's super consistent. This is not the FTK version. And the goal is to essentially, once you get to Romulus and a boot sector launch in your hands, that's essentially a full combo. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here, and we're gonna take a closer look at the field. I don't use computers very often, so I'm not on Dueling Book, but so this is the best it's gonna be. I'll talk you guys through everything. All right, so first combo. So essentially, any 2 dragons is full combo, and then we like to have a discard for just in case we don't have access to Tracer. This allows us access to Tracer. So we're going to start off by normal summoning our Black Metal Dragon, which by itself is full combo. We're going to Link Summon into Striker Dragon. Chainlink 1 Striker Dragon, Chainlink 2 Black Metal Dragon. Your boot sector launch is very important to get to your hand, so we're going to chain block by making Black Metal Dragon Chainlink 2. Essentially what Black Metal Dragon is doing in this combo is getting us Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon, and that is allowing us to put 2 dragons on the board. If you have a different extender in your hand already, that's you're most likely going to have that. So that's why you want to chain block that, because if they're silly enough to hand trap your Black Metal Dragon, then you can play through it no problem. Because like I said, you just need Boot Sector Launch in your hand and Romulus on the field for full combo. So this also plays around Gamma and Ash on your Striker Dragon. Gamma would actually remove the Striker Dragon from the field, which means you have 1 less dragon on the field to make your push. So, next step, we're going to banish our Striker Dragon to special summon our Red Eye's Darkness Metal, and we're going to use its effect to special summon our Black Metal Dragon back. We're going to link those 2 off into our Romulus. Romulus is going to search for the equip spell Dragunity Divine Lance to our hand. We're going to activate that. Then we're going to activate the effective Lance to equip our Dragunity Phalanx from our deck. We're going to use Phalanx effect to special summon itself. After that, we can link away the Dragunity Romulus for our Link Cross. Link Cross is going to special summon 2 tokens. I used to summon the tokens underneath Link Cross, but I'll show you a combo later on that actually makes it so that if you are interrupted or if you don't have all of your combo pieces, you can still combo, but you'll just be missing a part of the board. So summon your tokens away from the Link Cross because you want this Link Zone free. So we're going to synchro with our first level 1 token and our Dragunity Phalanx for a level 3 Martial Metal Marcher. You could put it probably here is the best. It shouldn't stay on the field too long. That's going to trigger its effect, and we're going to special summon our Phalanx back. Then from this point on, you're going to want to immediately make Herald if you have 1 Dragon Extender. If you do not have a Dragon Extender, you will have to go into your Needle Fiber with your Martial Metal Marcher and your Link Cross. So it's important that if you do have the 1 Dragon Extender to make your LP and your second Striker Dragon, to sync these off for Herald of the Arclight, and then continue with your combo on that way. But since for this test hand we do not, we're not going to be able to play around that Nibiru as well. So we're going to link these 2 off for our Crystron Helki Fibrex. That's going to special summon a level 3 Dragon Tuner from our deck. Very convenient. I see some people playing the Vylon Cube over the Red Rose, but I like Red Rose because it's another Dark Dragon body, and then the White Rose is not even a brick. I mean, sure, like ripping a card from your opponent's hand is awesome, but having the ability to summon this level 3 tuner from your deck is phenomenal. We're going to synchro red rose and our token for our Herald of the Arclight. So now our plays are protected. That's going to trigger our red rose dragons effect. We're going to special summon from deck our 1 copy of the white rose dragon. If you hard draw the white rose dragon, if this is in your hand, at this point in the combo, you would just use this effect to special summon itself, and then you would sync into your Herald of the Arclight. So anyway, we're at this point, so we're going to link up into our LP, then our Striker Dragon. Now, at this point, when we were making the Apollousa board, we would special summon Absorautor Dragon from our deck. We're not doing that anymore. We need a level 4 or lower dragon that can actually get us to our Striker Dragon. So we're using Brotar this time. This is why you need discard fodder. Brotar's effect will discard a monster to the banish zone because of Herald, but if it's a spell and trap, it'll go to the graveyard. So in this case, our discard fodder is an infinite impermanence. We're going to discard that, target any one of these dragons, and we're going to search for our Rokket Tracer to our hand. So before we went Absorautor, then Delingerous, and then we linked up into Apollousa, and we made our Union Carrier that way. But this time, we're going to link off our Elpie and our Helki Fibrax because we need a dragon in the extra monster zone. Luckily for us, we've got Protector Whelp. This card's so underrated. This comes up so much when you're not able to do full combo because the Guard Dragon's arrows just make this so perfect. It's a dragon, so you can always summon it when you've got your Guard Dragons on the field. And this point, we're going to use Brotar, which is our level 4 or lower dragon monster, to go into our Guard Dragon Pisty over here. Then we can use its effect to bring back any dragon. We can bring back the banished Striker Dragon because it's probably better in our graveyard than it is on the field anyway. Now, since we have a dragon in the extra monster zone, we can link off the Pisty along with the extra monster zone dragon for our Heraldic Sealed Heavenly Spears, which is a great disruption, but this is also something that's going to come up in a special combo I'll show you guys at the end. Now we can take our 2 Striker Dragons or whatever you summoned back. As long as it was either Dark or Dragon, it doesn't even matter. You can go into your Union Carrier, which will help you with your Buster Lock. At this point, you activate Boot Sector Launch, activate its effect, special summoning the Rokket Tracer, using Tracer's effect to pop the Boot Sector Launch, bringing out our only level 4 target that we play now is the Rokket Recharger. At this point, we're locked into Darks from the extra deck, so we will Synchro Summon into our Borreload Savage Dragon. Not everyone's playing Lightning Storm. I always put my Savage Dragon in attack mode because I face a lot of dinosaur monsters, but generally you will want to put it in defense position. 2500 defense with the bounce protecting it is pretty good still. Savage will activate its effect. The strongest, highest link monster that we have is Christian Helki Fibrax, so we're going to bring a Needle Fiber to our spell and trap zone, and it'll have 2 Boral counters. Then Union Carrier will target it, and we'll equip our Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. So that was with the Black Metal Dragon and 1 discard. You get the final board. Your other hand is probably going to be other hand traps or other forms of extenders or disruptions. Now I'm going to show you what the combo looks like with just what's it called? Just the Starleash Safer and a discard. So our discard will be Infinite Impermanence again, and we're going to grab our Starleash Safer. I'm only going to go up to the point that it's the same combo. So we're going to normal summon Safer. We're going to use its effect to search, and this is why Gamma is really awesome, because you can just Gamma their Ash on that if they're silly enough to do that. You're going to search your Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. We're going to special summon that by banishing our Starleash Safer. We're going to Link Summon, and once again we get to Chain Block our opponent. We've got our Striker Dragon Chain Link 1, like I always told you guys, and Chain Link 2 is Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. It's very important to make sure that you're protecting your Striker Dragon, because Boot Sector Launch is insane and broken. I'm thinking of even playing Terraforming in this deck because of how broken this spell is. At this point, we're going to special summon our Wyver Burster by banishing the Collapse Serpent. We're going to link these 2 off for our Romulus. Romulus is going to get us our Divine Lance. We're going to use the Divine Lance, and we're going to go full combo that way. So everything from that point on is the same. So if you need to, you can rewind and you can see that. With this combo, it's a little bit more special. Since you don't have the Striker Dragon banished off the Red MD, you get to summon back Starliege Seifert, which can extend your place further later on. If you want to get a Borreload Savage out of your graveyard back into your extra deck, or you want to add a Chaos Dragon Levianeer to your hand, Starliege Seifert will assist you with that. So, the next combo actually came up when I was in the tournament, and I thought it was really cool, and I didn't even know that I could do that. So and I figured it out during the tournament, so I want to show that off really quick. So, I was facing Altergeist, and I was not doing so well. I had full combo, but he had double hand trap, so I ended on a Romulus with a Striker Dragon in hand, or a Rokket Tracer in hand. So the Romulus was also negated, so it ended up dying by battle from a Marionetter the next turn. I ended up getting 2 Striker Dragons on the field with my Boot Sector launch. So I had this. And I was able to red reboot my opponent at this point. So if I didn't kill them, I was absolutely screwed. So what do you do in this scenario? I thought a little bit about it, and essentially Dragoon Knight Romulus is just a secondary copy of Crystron Needle Fiber, or Halki Fibrax. So what I did was I linked these up into Noodle. Needle Fiber actually summoned from my deck, not the Red Rose Dragon, but this time the Dragoonity Phalanx. And I was like, okay, so what can I do from here if this is all I have? I went Link Cross, because why not? Let's try and Synchro climb up a little bit. Maybe I can get into my Guard Dragon combo. And this is why it's important to put your tokens over here, guys. We don't want to clog this zone. So, I did end up Synchro summoning for 3 for Martial Metal Marcher, giving me my Dragoonity Phalanx back. Now, I knew if I used Synchro Summoning for Herald, I would be locked out of anything good, because all I have is a Link Cross and a Phalanx. I'm like, how can I plus as hard as possible off this interaction? I noticed that Link Cross's zone pointed downward, so I linked off Dragoonity Phalanx for... Oops. 1 second, guys. For a Guard Dragon LB. At this point, I used Martial Metal Marcher and Link Cross to summon the extremely useful Protector Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. This allows LP to summon from deck, which is absolutely insane. I believe I had already had a Red Rose in graveyard. But for the sake of this video, we can summon anything. Let's summon Black Metal Dragon. We're gonna need that Red Rose in grave, actually. Alright, well, then we can link that off for Pisty. Black Metal Dragon's gonna search our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. There's many different ways you could do this. You could have also searched Seifert to search something else. Then I used Pisty's effect to special summon the Red Rose Dragon. Now, after that, what we can do is summon out our Borrelsword Dragon, Synchro summon for our Herald of the Arclight, use the effect of Red Rose Dragon to special out our White Rose Dragon, banish that for our Red Eyes Darkness Metal, use Red Eyes Darkness Metal to bring back our Rokket Tracer. Tracer can pop the field spell at this point for a recharger, and then we can Synchro summon for Borreload Savage Dragon. And so that was an OTK, just 2 monsters and having conveniently placed a graveyard. So, never underestimate what your deck can do. I'm sure you guys will figure out combos as you're playing the deck. But I did want to show you one more quick combo before I ended the video. Also, one quick side note, Gamma is an engine requirement now. Because it's a level 2 tuner that you can bring out if your Phalanx is already gone. You can bring this off of Needle Fiber and continue with your combo. If your Phalanx is already in the graveyard, you could just bring it back with Metal Marcher. So having a level 2 tuner that's not Phalanx to summon from hand or deck is very important. So it's not really a choice of anymore of running Gamma. It's almost essential. Alright, so last combo. Let's show you the 1-card hand rip. So you're going to have black metal and a discard, and then 1 extender or essentially way to get to Rokket Tracer. So I'm going to go a little bit quicker. Black metal into Striker. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're going to get our Red Eyes and our field spell. From this point, we're going to banish to special summon our Black Metal Dragon, and we're going to go into our Romulus. Romulus's effect is going to bring us our Equip spell, Dragoonity Divine Lance, which will give us our Phalanx. We'll special summon Phalanx. We'll go into our Link Cross. Link Cross will give us our 2 tokens. We'll Synchro Summon into Martial Metal Marcher. That'll bring back our Phalanx. At this point, we will go Crystron Helki Fibrax. Bring out our Red Rose. Red Rose will Synchro Summon with the token for our Herald. Now we've got a negate on board. Our Red Rose will trigger in the graveyard. Don't forget that. Bring out our White Rose. Then we're going to Link Summon those 2 monsters individually into Elpie and our second Striker. Striker will bring out our Brotar as usual. Brotar will trigger. Now, since we have access to Tracer, we can search a Levianeer. All the guard dragons are dark, so essentially, you continue on with your combo normally. You link up into the Protector Whelp, then you go Pisty, bring back the Striker. You can go Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Then you can go into your Union Carrier. You can quick launch out your Tracer. Then you just banish 3 darks, rip a card from your opponent's hand. Conveniently, there's 3 darks right there. Striker, Pisty, Elpie. So you get to rip a card from your opponent's hand, and then you pop the Levianeer this time. Keep the Boot Sector launch in your hand for follow-up. Synchro for Savage. And then equip your Buster from your deck to Savage. Alright, so very last combo, really quick. If you're going against a deck that does not really summon from the extra deck, there is something you can do about that. Say you're facing Dinos. What kills Dinos even more than like 2 negates, a bounce, and not letting them summon from the extra deck? How about 2 negates and they can't banish cards? One of our side deck options that I told you is Artifact Lancia. We play 3, but you don't need 3 for this combo. I'm going to show you really quick and I'm going to end the video. So, normal summon Black Metal Dragon. Let's link up at the Striker. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're going to search our Boot Sector launch and our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. We're going to banish to special summon the Red Eyes Then we're going to use its effect to summon the Black Metal Dragon. We're going to link those off into Romulus. Romulus is going to grab us the equip spell. And we're going to use Phalanx. There are other combos that I might do in another video if you draw the Phalanx or if you draw the Divine Lance, but we'll talk about those later. Summon Phalanx. Link this off into our Link Cross. Pretty similar so far. We're going to Synchro for Herald, our Marcher, which will bring back our Phalanx. We'll go into our Needle. Needle will bring out our Red Rose. Then we can Synchro Summon for 4, bringing out our Herald and triggering Red Rose to summon White Rose. Then we go Pisty and Elpie. Elpie and Striker. Jeez. We're going to continue on with our combo. We're going to summon out our Brotar. Brotar effect, discard the Imperm, bring back our Tracer from our deck to our hand. Then we're going to go into the Protector. Then we're going to go into Pisty, bring back Striker, Link Summon for Heretic Seal. Then link those two for Union Carrier, Boot Sector Launch, Rocket Tracer, Tracer Pop Launch, Special out, Recharger, Synchro for Savage, Savage effect, equip Needle. Now, Union Carrier is going to target itself. That will bring out Artifact Lancia. So, this will take them for a loop. During their turn, tribute the seal to bring Artifact Lancia to your hand, and then summon, like, I guess a Safert or something from your deck, or even Tracer if you want to have another extender. Then you can immediately activate your Lancia. If they try to call by the Graveview or anything like that, you have your 2 negates right here waiting for you. So yeah, that's a great way to give you your Lancia. And actually, it tributes from your hand, so Herald of the Arclight would actually have it banished. But it doesn't matter, it still gets its effect. So that's the video. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.